The secret about narcissistic abuse that the devil doesn't want you to know is that you weren't supposed to survive it. It was supposed to leave you broken. It was supposed to leave you crippled. It was supposed to leave you destitute of any type of love, joy, peace, happiness, hope. It was supposed to totally annihilate you and destroy you mentally, psychologically, and in some cases, physically. You weren't supposed to be able to get back up from that. That was a blow that was supposed to knock the wind out of you and knock the soul out of you, the spirit and the fight out of you. But the mere fact that you are still standing, that you're still getting out of bed, that you still feel a glimmer of hope for the future, that you still feel any level of degree of peace, you survived that. You won. You won. And that's the secret that the devil doesn't want you to know. The narcissist was your test to see whether you would rise or fall, whether you would sink down to their level and become hateful and empty and void, or whether you would transcend and keep moving forward and learn the lessons that were necessary to heal your childhood pain. Because the narcissist can't heal their childhood pain. They refuse to put themselves on trial. But your empathy, your insight, your introspective nature, that gives you the strength, that gives you the ability to heal, to grow, and to progress on your journey, on your path. And that's what this was all about. You have to see the purpose in everything that you experience in this life. You have to look and see what is the lesson here for me to take and extract something from this that I can use to make me stronger. And that's the mindset that you have to have when you go through something as horrific and damaging as narcissistic abuse. And now you may not be at that point yet where you have the mental fortitude and the emotional bandwidth to see it as a challenge that was presented to you for the purpose of your growth and your purpose of moving to a new dimension in your life. You might not be at that point yet. And if you're not at that point yet, recognize that that's a point that you can get to. And it's normal for you to feel that sense of brokenness at first, that sense of being hopeless and helpless and feeling like you're never going to be the same again, that you feel like Humpty Dumpty and you're in 1,000 pieces and all those pieces don't look like they can be put back together again. That's normal. But on the other side of that, as you really do the work and as you really recognize the truth and the secret of what all of that experience, that whole experience was about, then you start to put the pieces back together. When you know what your purpose is and who you are, and you recognize the nature of the narcissist and the role that they play in trying to stop you on your journey, on that purpose, then you have a newfound sense of meaning so that you can extract everything that you were supposed to take away from that experience and use that experience as fuel to propel you to a whole nother level. And that's the transcendence that comes when you really get out of the fog of lies and out of the darkness that they try to imprison you and enslave you in. And so the secret that the devil doesn't want you to know is that even though it doesn't feel like it right now, if you made it out and you can get out of bed in the morning and ever so often you feel yourself getting just a little bit better, you passed the test.